guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to go over NASM with you. I'm going to let you guys know how chapters 6, 7, and 8 went, and also how I did on my midterm. So let's jump right in. I am going to look down just a few times. I do apologize, just because I have some notes and some things that I want to share with you guys. But going over chapter 6 was about integrated training. Basically, it went over balance training, reactive training, resistance training, all the different types of training that you can do with a client. I didn't realize there were so many options out there aside from the ones that I already knew about. So I definitely found chapter 6 to be interesting. And then chapter 7 was about navigating the fitness environment. It dove really deep into the differences between, a large scale club, a medium scale club, and a small scale club. How the different departments are integrated, how they differentiate, how, your responsibilities may be a lot more in a smaller scale club versus a larger scale club where they have a lot more employees. And so chapter 7 was pretty easy. It was nothing that I didn't already know or like that I haven't already seen, in some of the gyms that I've worked out in. And then chapter 8 was about client acquisition, basically how to acquire clients, the process of going through a consultation and doing assessments. And so I definitely enjoyed reading chapter 8 just because that's something that's going to be new to me. I do have a business background, so like with sales and different things that I've done in the past, but this is going to be totally different. I'm going to be selling myself and my skills and wanting to motivate and inspire others and like to trust that I can help them get to where they want to be. And so so chapter 8 was really cool. I don't know if I told you guys last week, but I've given you an overview of what the modules look like, but module 4 was actually different last week. Module 4 actually had a case study. It had a female and male case study. With the female case study, basically everything was multiple choice, and I had to kind of go through an assessment and consult a female client based on her goals and her needs. I had to do the same thing with a male client, except with the male client, it wasn't multiple choice. I had to, type everything in and submit it to the professor. Chapter 8 was like that. So chapter 4 and chapter 8 both had case studies in the modules, which I found really interesting. But yeah, so I also did my midterm last week and I got an 88% on the midterm. It was a 50 question test. I got 44 questions right, so I got about 6 questions wrong, which why not? I'll take it for my first time, taking this test. What I did to prep for the exam was, I don't know if you guys remember that I'm actually doing an outline of every chapter as I read it. I went through all my outlines. Anything that I read that I didn't understand, I actually went back to the textbook and referenced that area and reread it. And then I also went through my vocabulary words for every chapter. And then I took a break, and then I ended up going into each module and retaking the quiz for each module. And then after that, when I felt comfortable, I took the exam, and yeah. So that's what I did for prepping for the midterm for the NASM guided study program. I reviewed my outline, referenced the textbook if I didn't recall anything in my outline. I reviewed my vocabulary words, and then I went and retook all the quizzes to each module. And so I got an 88%, which I'm really happy with. And yeah, so now I'm all caught up on my studies. This week I had to do chapter 9, and next week I have to do chapter 10. So next week I will go over chapters 9 and 10 with you. And yeah, so that's where I'm at with my studies. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions related to NASM or any advice to give me if you're already NASM certified, please leave them in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel so you guys can stay tuned for more. See you guys in the next video. Bye guys.